know zero people like that, it's okay. Did you hear what I just said? This is important. If you know zero people like that, it's still okay. They tell us that the average 18-year-old knows 670 people by their first name. And all we want you to do over the next couple of days is to everybody that you have, everybody that you know, write down their name and their address and their email if you happen to have their email. And that's probably a good way to start, is just to go through your address book and your email list. But we need complete information, because some of these people we're going to mail information to. The majority of these people, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to mail some introductory information to let them know about the product. And again, you're going to have an upline leader that's going to lead, guide, and direct you through this whole process to get your business started right, to get your basic training under your belt. You're not going to need to do anything by yourself. But the only thing that you need to do is to take some time and make a list of 50 people. We need complete data. If you have to pull out a phone book or look up the information on the internet, it doesn't matter if they're local. It doesn't matter if they live outside the United States, preferably inside the United States, and the more local, the better. But it really doesn't matter. You need complete data: name, their address, their telephone number, and their email. And you need 50 people like this, just 50 to practice with, just to start with. And it might take you a couple, 3 days to do this. As names pop in your mind, again, don't prejudge. Don't say, oh, Mary would never buy the product. If Mary pops in your mind, get Mary's data down. And some of you are thinking, well, Dale, I haven't seen Mary since high school. No problem. It doesn't matter. Get their information down so you have a starting point. Okay, a starting point. And again, you're going to have an upline leader that's going to give you the game plan and it's going to work with you as soon as you've finished these, the 50 names. So your assignment to complete course number 1 is put together a list of 50 names and use the form that you'll find at www.tlc-university.com/001 and then email them to your upline leader. If you don't know who your upline leader is, ask the person that personally sponsored you who's working with them, and they'll be able to help you and send you and give you the email of the upline leader that is responsible for your team. What you want to do, you should be able to do this definitely within a week. Most people will complete this within 3 days, 2 or 3 days. Some of you will probably complete it as soon as you turn off the CD, but you want to go. And what I suggest that you do is definitely enter them online, and then after you enter them online, if you want to print out the forms, the memory jogger forms with the data on them, that's great. But you definitely want to complete this online so you can email a copy directly to the upline leader that is working with your team. They will then contact you and put a game plan together to get your business started off and to get some activity going and create some customers for you and get your business started. And this is real important, on a proven correct path. Again, it doesn't really matter. We aren't looking for people that are going to buy or going to join. And you'll see that as we work through this process. It's just people that we can practice with. That's all we need to do. People that we can practice with, people that if they receive something in the mail from you, they'll recognize your name. Basically, that's what we're looking for. And what I need you to do is, you've already done your 20 reasons, your top 3. I need you to complete your 50 names list to practice with and then email that to your upline. The last thing that you need to do to complete this course, to qualify you to request the second course of TLC University, to move into course number 2, is to add three-way calling to your phone system if you haven't already done that. Now, a lot of people use just cell phones today, but most cell phones, a lot of packages include three-way calling. Probably the majority of you listening to me have three-way calling already installed on your phone. If you have a home phone still and you're using a home phone, you'll probably want to have three-way calling added if it's not already part of your package. But that's the next thing you need to do is check that out and make sure that you have three-way calling available. If you don't have it, it depends on your area and your service provider, but you can add three-way calling for, a couple of bucks up to $6 or $7 a month. And you're definitely going to need that to build your business. That's just a required tool is three-way calling. And it's very, very important part of any professional network marketer tools that they're using is three-way calling. So to complete course 1 and to request course 2, you can go to the request course number 2 link. Request course number 2 link at www.tlc-university.com/001. And to request course number 2, which is creating a customer base, the retail system, is course number 2. And to request that, there's 3 things basically that has to happen. Number 1, you've completed your 20 reasons, your top 3, and you've sent copies to your upline leader. You've finished your 50 names to practice with list, your memory jogger, and emailed that to your upline leader, and you've installed three-way calling on your phone. If you've done that, then you can print the form at www.tlc-university.com/001, and you can order course number 2 of the university. Between the time that you receive course number 2 and right now, the time you complete it, then an upline leader will be contacting you to work with you directly to help you get your business started right and on a positive and duplicatable track. This is Dale Calvert. I'm fired up for you. I look forward to speaking with you on course number 2. Course number 2, we're going to get into all types of interesting concepts. We're going to get into some terminology that once you internalize it through repetition, which you already know at this point, will make you a lot of money and create a lot of initial success. We're going to share with you some beginning advertising methods that you can incorporate immediately to start creating customers for your product and make some retail money. And course number 2, we're going to start making some money, having a lot of fun, and learning a very specific word-for-word retail system that is designed ultimately to add team members to your TLC team. We call it Retail to Recruit. And specific cycles that you take every single person that purchases products from you through to maximize the value of every single customer and every single person that joins your TLC team. So that's all waiting for you on course 2. After you have completed the activities we've talked about, request course 2 as soon as possible, and an upline leader will be contacting you. And I look forward to talking with you again on course number 2. This is Dale Calvert for TLC University, and we'll be talking to you very, very soon.